Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I am so glad that you have joined us for this little while. We are going to have a powerful meditation today, and while I'm off camera you get to look at my beautiful crystal ball, quartz crystal sphere with the wonderful stand that my friend John McCready made for me, which I just think is fabulous. So let's get started, shall we? So let's begin with our 3 nice, really deep breaths. Filling up your chest, holding it for a moment, just expanding out your rib cage and then releasing it slowly. And now breathe in a little more deeply, expand out the back of your rib cage and into your stomach. And hold it for a moment. Just feel that nice expansion. And then let it go. And now take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Hold it for a moment and then release it nice and slowly. So I said we had a little different meditation today, and a very deep one. So let's just take a moment and settle in. So if you're just now getting settled in, make sure your body is completely supported, your hands, your legs, your head. Take another nice deep breath, and when you exhale, release out all stress and tension. And now another one in case you missed something. And now another deep breath just to really, really settle in and relax. So the question has been posed to me several times lately. How do we synchronize our vibration with our higher selves? And how do we experience the love of God? And I think those two things are very similar. So I invite you to be open to the idea that God, the divine presence, the one power, universal life force, is inside of you, is the nucleus of each of your cells. Indeed, if the infinite spirit were not animating us, were not giving us life, our bodies would cease to exist. So God is in there, the infinite is in there. So let's imagine that we have the power, because we do, to invite all of our cells to release energy from their nucleus, from their nuclei, so that we can feel the presence of God. So maybe you invite it first in your feet and your legs. And then in your pelvis, in your midsection, your hands and your arms, your chest, and then your head, neck, and shoulders. So what does it mean to release the energy of God, the one presence and the one power, to release that energy into your body first? It means that we tap into source, that we contact headquarters. We have enough electronics in our lives. Take our cell phones, for example, to know that we can be connected remotely from something. So if you want to believe that all that is outside of yourself, which it is, but it's also inside of ourselves. And let's imagine that we connect. We send a beam of light from every one of our cells to fill our bodies and invite the infinite to increase that light. So I'm going to be quiet for you to just think about that for a while. What does it feel like? What does it mean to allow the presence of God to increase your energy? Let's do it with a series of affirmations or invitations. I invite the infinite to relax me. Relax my body, first of all. Just going to allow that light I invite the One Presence to help me to feel peace in my body, mind, and soul. And let's go through our emotional bodies now. Starting with our tailbone and the lower two chakras. I invite the infinite to quiet the shame in my body and help me to feel at home here on earth. I feel peaceful and secure and safe in my body. Just imagine all the energy of the infinite coming through your body, through your legs and extremities and your pelvis, to ground you and help you to feel at home. And loved. Feel the love. If you've ever been a parent, or you are a parent, or held a baby and just marveled at those 10 little toes and the chubby little thighs, you can imagine someone loving a body, and that is just a tiny bit of how much the infinite loves your body, because it is how you are expressing right here, right now. And now let's invite the infinite to lighten up our midsection, to release gently and with love, release any fear, worry we may be feeling, and replace it with the absolute certainty that all is well. We are safe. I invite you to feel it in your heart space. We invite the infinite to awaken, to fill our heart space with love and peace, and release any sadness or sorrow, any concern for the future, any sorrow that we're borrowing from the future or holding on to from the past, and even releasing any sorrow that is present right here, right now. You can let it go for now. With the help of the infinite, it just dissipates and is replaced by pure, unconditional love. I've had the opportunity to attend a number of funerals this year, and I think about the process, because we gather together knowing that the family, the loved ones, are feeling this huge loss. Their hearts feel beat up, and so we gather around them, we circle the wagons around them to send them unconditional love. And that is what the universe does for us all the time. It knows when we are hurting, and it sends us love, and we choose to accept it now. I accept unconditional love into my heart now. And now bring your attention to head, neck, and shoulders, and we invite the infinite to announce its presence, to be fully, fully present in our head, neck, and shoulders as we release anger in all its forms, frustration, stress, anger, irritation. And we allow it, we release it fully with the help of the infinite, and then we allow it and invite it to be replaced by peace and serenity. All is well. And with each breath, be aware of the infinite presence moving in, through, and as you. So now we invite the infinite presence into our thoughts. We invite God, the one presence and the one power, to think through us in this moment, so that we become aware of divine ideas. we embrace whatever question might be running through our heads. We embrace them. We don't fight them. We don't resist them. We embrace the question. So I invite you to just think about a question that may have been dogging you the last few days, weeks, months. Think of the question and then embrace it. Feel the infinite lighting up your brain, either to become more fully present in the question, to live it fully, or to see the question disintegrate as the answer appears. We become fully aware that we have power, what we have power over and what we do not have power over. For example, the dog barking upstairs. I hope you can't hear her. But we do not have power over the future, over other people's thoughts, words, and actions. In other words, anything outside of ourselves. We do have power over our own thoughts, words, and actions. So we can think thoughts and speak words and take action to affect our outside world. And so we ask for divine guidance. The breath of God is breathing me. The mind of God is thinking my thoughts. The heart of God, the infinite love and acceptance, joy, celebration, fills my heart. And I know deeply and profoundly that all is well, that I am being infinitely guided in each step of my journey, filled with unconditional love and acceptance. So we take another nice, really deep breath. Knowing that our truest essence is the one presence and the one power. There's nothing that can separate us from it. But we can think we're separate. And I invite you to let go of that thought and choose the thought that you are one with the infinite. And that means you are whole and perfect exactly as you are. So thank you so much for joining us. I invite you to bookmark this because I feel like this was a very relaxing meditation. I hope it was for you. I found it to be so. And to know that the one presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes and sees the one presence moving in, through, and as you. In other words, namaste. Have a wonderful week.